What's up, gang? It is React and Draw.
We are
I'm
back.
Dan. He is Sean. That is a can of something reverberating onto the microphone. What is up, gang?
That was a energy drink that I should not be drinking.
You should be drinking that and more. In fact, you should be intravenously putting that into your veins and let that be the only nourishment you have.
This is
Okay?
Celsius, y'all. Celsius. Oh wait, you can't even see it 'cause my ring light is crazy. Celsius. What's up, Faye? Yeah, don't drink this. Don't drink this.
Wait, we're trying to get an endorsement from them, so I would say drink that and more. In fact, make that the only part of your diet. Like get rid of the carbs, get rid of the protein,
Just
just energy drinks, okay? Just put the taurine,
straight into my veins.
yeah, straight into the veins. You know what I'm saying? Just get an injection, like how Simon Cowley says he gets like a B12 shot like all the time. You just inject that. You go to the pharmacy and they'll hook you up.
Yo, Celsius, if you want to sponsor us, want to be
Yeah,
our
if
sponsor.
you want to sponsor, what's up? So you got to pick up here. It says Miles Morales Arachnid. What does it mean? What is this?
Oh,
This
I was
is
just I was playing around today. I drew this actually a while back. I
ah,
just revamped it and put a hood on them, and I had like some kind of cybernetic part down here, but I feel like it didn't match, so I just took that part off.
is this like a redesign of Miles Morales?
It's a small redesign. Like I took parts of an existing alternate costume that he had,
Mm-hmm.
and then I just like added my own small flair to it. It's not much of a redesign, but yeah. People seem to liked it. I was like, okay, cool. But this is just in response to there's a lot of once again there's not a lot of Miles Morales talk because apparently, and I won't give away too many spoilers here for people who didn't play the game. I didn't play the game, but I already spoiled the game for myself. Somniac was apparently, I didn't read the actual article, but the writer was apparently quoted as saying that Miles is going to be the main Spider-Man for the next Insomniac games.
So going forward, Peter Parker will not be appearing in subsequent sequels.
I don't know. You know what? I should actually go get the art. You have my first thing of the day, or the night rather. Let me go see what the deal with that is. I will say, if that is the case, without giving away spoilers, as per the conclusion of the game, actually doesn't make any sense.
Explain.
Because by the end of the game, they still have major ties to Peter.
Oh,
So, if unless they're gonna do DLCs and wrap him up or something, I don't see how he's not part of the next game. He tried to give some line with like, "Oh, I'll be here for advice" or something like that, but I guess that is a spoiler, my bad.
he'll be in for advice. He's gonna be skyping in. He's gonna be WhatsApping Miles Morales as he's swinging around fighting crime.
I mean, in the Miles Morales game, the his standalone game, um, Peter like went on vacay and
Mhm.
like he was leaving him like training modules or something. So you'd like talk to Peter's hologram or something. So I don't know if that's the route that they're going. Let me try to find this. Excuse me. Let me try to find this thing. Miles Morales. Or let me try to type in Insomniac or something. Insomniac writer. Maybe that'll help me come up with something. That. Wait, come on. It's funny. I'm typing it in Twitter as if like Twitter's the news. I mean, at this point though. Oh, here we go. According to Gizmodo, I guess. Because I think I could turn on the screen now. You know, Twitter is a reckless place.
Yeah, you might see like Blade with a boob job or something like
Yeah, I'm kind of.
pop up out of nowhere. You gotta have your safe search on. You gotta have the Puritan.
There's a safe search on Twitter.
I think so. I think there's ways you can go in there and like program it so like all you see is just like I don't know the news or something. I have no idea what's going on. This is Gizmodo. This is the mainstream.
Yeah, matter of fact, they got a whole bunch of stuff on here. It's all okay. Where's this Miles Morales thing? 10 hours ago, Stranger Things. My boy Godzilla. I can't find it. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Here, let's do this. Yeah, y'all can stare at Echo right now. For the meantime. Uh, uh, let me do that on my phone. I'll just read it off my phone because it's not like a major thing. Gizmodo. What did Face say? Miles Morales. Miles Morales.
That he is.
I was laughing today because Nerdrotic he made the tweet Miles Morales is Miles Morales, and on my feed, literally above it was a ad for that game Marvel Snap, and it was a
Hmm.
little chibi version labeled Miles Morales. I'm like, like they can't even help it, bro. Like, all right, let me see. I don't know why I can't do this on the iPad version. Miles Morales Gizmodo. No. So where is this alleged news, man? Let me type in Spider Man. Can't find that either. Okay, how about the internet? Forget the Twitter page. Miles Morales Gizmodo. Nope, can't find it. But allegedly that's the news. I don't know exactly where it is, but it's there somewhere. But anyway, so there was a lot of Miles Morales Falcon debate today, and my opinion, because I don't like hate Miles. I don't really care like hardcore. But I'm like, why didn't he just have his own? I know I said this before. I'm like, why didn't he just have his own title?
Yeah, I mean, you mean his own name?
They got Silk, Scarlet
Right.
Spider, Spider Woman, but somehow Miles is just Spider Man. I'm like, fam, if he just had his own title, like
You mean his own code
his
name?
own code name, right? And they did name him Kid Arachnid at one point, and I'm just like, then why don't you just call him Arachnid? So that's
And
me.
was there a storyline about why he didn't want to be called Kid Arachnid anymore?
I'm gonna have to let me look that.
He tried it out and then he said, "Nah, I don't like that name. I'm still undecided."
Let me see, because I think if I'm not mistaken, he named himself that because he was in a timeline where both him and Peter existed, and he didn't want to make it confusing. And I'm like, well, I mean, in Insomniac's,
I mean, that's tough to like have a name that's not the same as Spider-Man, but you can't get rid of Peter Parker. I mean, that's a bold move. Maybe this was maybe there'll be two games. Maybe there'll be like, well, I don't know. There'll be the Spider-Man game and they're just not going to make a Peter Parker game anymore. But why phase out? Just do two different ones. People will buy both.
yeah, says Miles Morales, a teenage superhero from the Ultimate Universe. He was bitten by a genetically altered spider. Blah blah blah. Blah. As of season 4, he is currently living in the original universe where that world Spider-Man is still alive. In his time in the other world, Miles took the name Kid Arachnid without confusing his alter ego with the original Spider-Man, and becomes a member of Web Warriors of the main universe. And they talk about Spider Gwen, blah 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 blah. So yeah, at one point in time, that was a thing.
Well, I guess it's not a thing anymore. So in this new news,
Hmm.
you're saying that Marvel, after the Variety article dropped and sent shockwaves throughout the industry right now, they're criticizing Marvel's current movie slate and approach to things, including criticizing the Blade reboot, remake, reimagining.
While you talking about this, I just want to show y'all what Variety's Twitter page look like.
Yeah, I think you should do that. So they're critiquing also their next movie. Oh, what's this? Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's like they've made Marvel and Trouble their brand. I don't even know if this is professional. Like, how like, what is this? Like, is this being did the James Gunn and like the Warner Brothers
I don't
slip
know
these
what this
guys
is.
a few hundo in their pocket to like do hit pieces on Marvel? What is going on here?
I don't even
Marvel and
understand. This, okay, I have a fair question. Does Variety do this often? Do they like take their top stories and like put it on their banner? Because if
this I
not,
can't answer honestly. It's a good question though.
because
It's a good
if not,
question.
regardless of how many Marvel mistakes I dislike, this is kind of wild. Cover story.
Yeah.
Now, maybe they do that. It says cover story. Cover story. Marvel is in trouble. DC's biggest hit maker will need to flex its muscles to overcome superhero fatigue, and the Marvels won't be the answer. Damn, bro, on your cover tabby.
Maybe they need to get paid or something. Like maybe I don't know. The the elite that run Hollywood weren't giving them the payola checks anymore, or maybe they're just like, hey, this is the biggest clicks we had in a long time. We got to milk this for all it's worth. But usually they don't take a hard stand like this. I mean, they ask questions. Maybe they'll say,
Yeah,
well, this is troubling or this and that. This one is just like straight up with graphics and pictures and stuff. I mean, we talked about this last stream.
all right.
Um, so
But there's an additional article that I saw that I did not get to read. And matter of fact, I think I posted it on my page. But let me see. Let me see if I can find it here. What are you talking about? Tessa Thompson, Valkyrie to appear in the Marvel's new trailer. All right. And all right, hold on. Let me go to my page. Wait a second. Friday going ham right now.
pretty ridiculous.
Okay, yeah, I think this one. I think this is a new article. I'm not sure. With the MCU in its early endgame, many think that movies can return to normal. Think again.
I think this article though
Uh huh.
is about they are saying that it's not a dig at Marvel. It's a dig at like the fact that they're making movies about superheroes and video games. And now they're saying that if the superhero fatigue doesn't correct itself, Hollywood will just move to video games and they won't make, I don't know, movies like Scorsese's, the killing of the Flower Moon or whatever it's called. And they won't make, you know, the movie about the Nomad Land and stuff like that. Like,
Right. Well,
and they're saying something worse. So you'll have to, I don't know, you'll have to read that long article to find out what's worse because it's going to be embedded way on the bottom.
yo, variety trying to get the viewership up right now.
Yeah, and 50 years ago. Now we have to go back to like
Bro, we're going
50
back to
years
Jaws,
ago.
bro. Like we,
Yeah. So you're already seeing the premise set up here where they're talking about, real movies about people and things. And Jaws was seen as some kind of blockbuster. It was like it was like the first, like one of the, I guess, modern blockbusters.
yeah.
Aside from like Spartacus and things like that. I think it was like, they consider it like a summer blockbuster, right? So, and that set the trend of blockbusters, but who knows?
And that's why they started all the way back here. Gotcha. It says 50 years ago, the release of two movies, Jaws in 1975 and Star Wars in 1977, changed movies, America, and the world, not just by giving rise to the blockbuster mentality, but by ushering in the cinematic age for all popcorn all the time. Well, yeah, you're right about that. Can I skip some of this though? It's like,
Of course, you don't have to read this alone.
yeah, I'm like, okay, we get it.
They're trying to pad out the SEO search, put in Jaws, put in Star Wars, like in the article. So then when Google does its crawling bot searches for key phrases, it'll pop up in the search results.
All right, that makes sense.
I'm surprised they're not going to pop in like, Jiffy Pop, Michelob Light, Panasonic TVs.
All right, here it jumps to current times. On May 2nd, 2008, Paramount released Iron Man, the first entry in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And depending on your viewpoint, that date was either the Hollywood answer to Christmas or the end of cinema as we knew it. Damn, bro.
Very dramatic.
Damn.
Like the end
It ended all cinema.
ended of the world.
Now, hold on. I mean, I know they're questioning here, but like, I mean, there's a lot that plagues cinema besides superhero movies. I mean, we had
We
like we got no more stars or star. Excuse me. We don't have like the same star power we did in like the 80s and 90s.
no. It's like Schwarzenegger, his name would be like on the top of the poster. It wasn't even his full name, it was just his last name.
Yeah.
Schwarzenegger, and then the title of the movie, Terminator. Or Stallone, was a Stallone, Rambo. And then people would say, "Yo, you're gonna see the new Stallone?" As if Stallone directed the movie and Schwarzenegger directed the movie, wrote the movie. It's like, no, they were the stars. And their stars, their star power did come with a certain seal of approval, because it was an expectation of like, well, they're big time celebrities, so they have the choice of the most, the primo scripts, right?
Right.
The top of the line directors, the most ace special effects. It just means that they're not going to be in crap, and they're going to deliver a good time. And they put their name on the front to like guarantee that good time. You know what I
Right.
mean? And it was like a lot of expectations. Like Stallone cannot deliver a flop. Now, when he started delivering flops, he would have to flog himself and try to get back on track. Now it just seems like a lot of these celebrities today are just like interchangeable with each other, and they'll do anything, you know? And it's not like a curated experience. They're not curating their choices.
Right.
It's like Chris Evans. I know it's about Captain America, and it's not necessarily about Chris Evans. That's what they tell me. At least that's what the media says. But regardless, though, he was still in one of the biggest blockbusters of all time. All of them, right?
Yeah, right.
His Captain America solo movies, plus Endgame, plus the Avengers. Conceivably he could be a leading man, like you know. And then he's on like some Apple Plus streaming movie called Ghosted that I guess no one's really talking about. Certainly, if some person was in some blockbuster by accident, you know what I mean,
Mm-hmm.
and they had a minor hit, they certainly wouldn't, like, I don't know, start taking whatever. It's like there doesn't seem to be like any kind of trajectory per se. It's just like the stars don't matter. It's just about the projects they're in. It doesn't help sell a movie. That's what there's, a blockbuster.
I mean, that's what
It's a different landscape.
Anthony Mackie was saying.
Right.
Hold on. What Havoc is here? What's up, Havoc?
What up, Havoc?
We just here talking once again about MCU, but I don't know. News seems to be trickling out slowly. Uh, apparently, there's a couple trailers. Probably check them out like near the end of the stream or something. And Variety has another article talking about. I guess they're talking about the movie landscape right now.
Let's see. Yeah. Faye says uh, she doesn't drink energy drinks, and Miles Morales is Miles Morales. And it perfect sense in today's climate. It's for ESG points.
Oh, I think she was talking about what the whole Miles Morales. I still can't find this article, by the way.
I tell you what, if Variety wants to really do some articles like follow ups, they should be investigating the ESG thing and just basically just solving that mystery once and for all. Like, are they doing it internally because this is a all these changes is like more of a moral crusade on their own, or is it monetarily motivated through the ESG? And just be plain about it. Just say it.
Yeah.
Just acknowledge it. But yeah. The thing is, though, what is the article saying about those movies? So, like Jaws and Star Wars. I mean, are they like dissing the blockbuster era? Those movies were fun. We had fun watching those as kids.
Yeah, I wouldn't like
Would you
what is
take it
the
away to make room for what? Like, I guess what?
hold on, right here. It says, but there's a difference in how we think of the two eras. By the mid 80s, when the addictive culture of technologically driven movie junk food had taken over, no one fantasized about putting the genie back in the bottle. There was no way that we were ever gonna go back to a world before Jaws and Star Wars and Sly and Arnold and Top Gun and Flashdance. But because comic book movies, in their intertangled sprawl, are such a specific genre, the idea that they might one day actually go away, leaving movies free to be whatever they were before, retains a potent hold on a great many viewers. That's an interesting.
Hmm. Cinematic junk
Uh,
food, though. I mean, like, I wouldn't say things like Back to the Future is junk food. Like, it was a good
I
movie. It's
don't. I
entertaining.
feel like this. Are they negging here? Like, what is this? It's
Not
like
sure.
it's like they're saying, "Oh, it's cinematic junk food," but then it's like, "Oh, well, the comic book movie is too specific, so like we need that to go away to go back to the cinematic junk food." What are they trying to say?
A different different brand of junk food. Like, I don't know. Good to me, a good movie is a good movie. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, like I mean, I like the Dark Knight,
yeah,
legitimately. I like the Crow. There's some comic book movies here. Like,
yeah. Can it just exist? Like, quality exists with like, I mean, there's real movies that were made, I guess, before what these others like the 80s movies. You have like Network and The Godfather and things like that.
right?
Like movies that were seen by everyone, but it had like a message, and it was, you know, it was about people,
Yeah,
and it was still a spectacle in some way.
right.
Spartacus, Kirk Douglas, things like that. Or and then it became about technology. But I don't know. I just don't care. As long as it's good movies. Like, just make a good drama, make a good sci-fi movie, just make a good superhero movie. Don't pander, don't be cringe, just, you know, make it quality. I don't care what it is.
I mean, cause I mean, okay, I know I could joke
There's room
around,
enough for everybody to eat, I
right?
guess.
Like I could sit here and joke around about like, yeah, superhero fatigue. And I could sit here and in my right mind, I could probably believe it. But then I'm like, if a movie tomorrow came out, Blade. I mean, I guess we're gonna talk about that a little bit. If a Blade movie came out and it was actually fire, like it was actually good,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be complaining about any superhero fatigue. I mean, I guess it's more of like an anti-hero kind of. I mean, so, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
Now, if that script that they were going to do was coming out, then having said, I don't have superhero fatigue. Honestly, I have poorly written, boring cinema fatigue. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Exactly, have it. Like I'm like, yo, I don't want to see the Eternals. I ain't like the Eternals. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see I don't know. Whatever else was coming out, She Hulk and you know what's funny, by the way, on a side note, um, not really a side note, but I know this Marvel's movie is gonna come out, and Heaven only knows if this thing is gonna make any money. I just don't know if they're gonna pull out that tired trope of like, oh well, you guys are sexist. And I'm like, guys, before you pull that card out, I just want to remind you that nobody liked the Flash.
Yeah.
Nobody cared about Ant-Man Quantumania. Nobody cared about Black Adam. All right, so don't stop it. Stop it. Stop it. This is equal
Blue Beetle.
opportunity. Blue Beetle. This is equal opportunity across the board. Nobody cares. Like,
It's just things get formulaic after a while. Like you could just predict what's going to happen in all these movies. They all have the same quirky vibe, like the dialogue, quippy vibe with
mhm.
the dialogue, and then the whole thing with Blue Beetle was just like rehashed Spider-Man stuff. Of, like I can't control my powers, I can't control you know,
It's just
my
Shazam,
outfit.
the second Shazam. I forgot about that. Nobody cared.
Yeah, and these characters aren't that popular. I mean, just in the public consciousness. I'm just
Right.
saying, like Blue Beetle,
Blue Beetle, bro.
Black Adam.
Come on, son.
I mean, I know like
The Flash is popular, but they screwed that up. Roy, did you see the Flash?
yes.
Oh, what? What did?
Yeah, the Flash was more well known than like Blue Beetle and Black Adam. I mean, I know it sucks for like The Rock, you know what I'm saying? It's like everyone, it's like you're part of like a little league game, like a little league team, and then the uniforms come in, and like everybody first come first serve. Grab your uniforms. Everyone just grabs the uniforms, and then like you're late to grabbing the uniform, and all you get is the one that don't fit right.
That's
Get the
basically
hat.
it.
You get the hat that like two sizes too small, and it's like kind of tattered and beat up. And that's what Black Adam was. He like ran for a superhero. They were like, okay, I'm here. I'm finally here. Okay, I'm gonna be a superhero. What do you got for me? And he's just like, well,
Oh, we got this. We gonna get you some Black Adam. He's like, first of all, some people on Shazam was like, who's that?
the first Shazam movie did well. Okay, just have you know.
No, I know that, but I'm just saying in terms of popularity. I'm not saying
Yeah.
everybody like, but Black Adam is definitely who's that.
He could even be Shazam. He had to be like Black Adam, his obscure nemesis that only comic book heads know about. Like,
And you going down the pole. Look, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. You get onto that. Now we get into like the Flash, Green Lantern,
Aquaman.
Aquaman. You get like I don't know where Shazam stands on that. He might be like on their level or a little bit like slightly lower.
Right. In the Black Adam movie, they had, I guess, their version of the Justice Society, and they had Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Fate. Dr. Fate is more well known than Black Adam. Okay.
And that was good casting, by the way. With
Indeed. In fact, he was the first part of the movie because I was
yeah,
like, oh yeah, his costume was accurate. He looked pretty, he looked like he could be Dr. Fate. I was like, yeah, this is a good idea. I like this.
hold on. Enrico's here. What's up? Enrico's here.
What up?
Peter Parker, Spider-Man, Darkest Miles Morales. Yeah, I had a whole. I'll get back into Miles in a minute. I was trying to find. I have unconfirmed because I didn't see the article, but people are claiming on Twitter that they want Miles to take over Insomniac Spider-Man. I don't even know if that's true, but whatever. He said make Power Man great again, make Tomb of Dracula great again, make Black Goliath great. I'm actually not familiar with Black Goliath, but yeah, Power Man need to come up. What? That's a whole other MCU thing.
Yeah, they have Wonder Man coming up over at Marvel.
Oh,
So.
Black Wonder Man.
Right.
The race swap of a character that you don't want to see. I don't want to see White Wonder Man or Black Wonder Man. Like I do not care. Like
They're really scraping the bottom of the barrel for these superheroes. This is like the discount DVD bin.
is there some legal reason that they can't do Fantastic Four and X-Men yet?
Yeah, I don't know. It's like, bro, we're like really getting down to like these superheroes that no one's heard of, and they like that's all they have to do. That's all they can do, and they're trying to make the best of the situation. But bro, I mean, come on. To the
Bro,
general public, These superheroes are like the equivalent of the old DVD bin at like Walmart, digging into the bottom of the barrel for a discount, and then you pull it up and it's just like, I don't know, a Van Wilder straight to video sequel.
I might go as far as to say this might be a wild claim, so I might run this back. But DC was dipping into people that nobody knew about, or not a lot of people knew about, like Black Adam, Blue Beetle. Bro, I feel like Marvel's dipping under them.
Yeah, I would say so
Agatha
because
Harkness, B.
yeah, because there's no I can't think off the top of my head, And granted, I haven't seen every like Marvel animated thing.
Hmm.
I'm just saying though, like I don't think there's been like, like has Echo or Wonder Man or Agatha Harkness been like in any kind of Marvel cartoon or thing outside of some of the comic books? I don't even know if they're in the current comic books. These Black Adam was in that DC animated movie where he fought Superman.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like like, they, okay. So you agree, like, right? Like they're dipping under DC. Like DC is dipping. Marvel is like, I'm like, why? Why are you doing this? Like, why?
Was it Agatha Harkness like an older lady looking like Aunt May or something like that? Like,
I believe so. Yes. I could go double check on that.
is the new Agatha Harkness?
Let me see.
What's interesting though is that what's up with the ageism? Why couldn't they just get like Helen Mirren to be like Agatha Harkness? Not good enough. Like you have to have a younger version of Agatha Harkness. Like what's up with the ageism?
That's a good question. Well, I guess they wait. What is this? What is this? Let me see.
I mean, there's gonna be a whole lot more of superhero content. So I don't know. They already have stuff in the can. They got stuff that's like in production. They had to pause. I know Spider Man's coming out with Madam Web, which I guess is a Spider-Man universe character. And I remember she was like an older lady, and then I think they made up a younger version. And Sydney Sweeney from the Euphoria show is going to play her. And we'll see what happens. Like, because I mean, Venom, people know about Venom. Like, Venom was very popular in the comics. He was popular in the
Right.
cartoon. He was popular in video games prior to his movie coming out. And he was even in Spider-Man 3. So now Mobius, you know, and I mean the movie I heard was poor. I still haven't seen it, even though it's on
Me
Netflix.
neither.
And Madam Web, I mean, that trailer is gonna have to be fire. I mean, like, it's gonna have to be fire. That's all I gotta say. I
I
mean, what
don't.
was the other thing too? Like Craven's coming out.
I hate the Craven trailer, bro. Like I really hate it. I hate the trailer so much because the trailer's not even a bad trailer, but it's not Craven, so I don't even know how to feel about it. I'm like, what? Why does this exist?
Right, like it's like a hard, I guess it's like an R-rated action movie, but it's about a fake version of Craven.
Right. It's like a movie that I would have watched if it wasn't called Craven.
Yeah, it's like some kind of lingering in the back of your head problem that can't let you like vibe with the movie. Because it's like, well, I guess it's just like an action movie. I shouldn't care that much. But then it's like, it's still called Craven. It still bothers me.
I gotta have to ignore that it's Craven. Like, can I make up in my head like, oh, is that's not Craven, that's Bill. I don't like in my like.
They have a new character.
Oh, to
I
answer
did.
your question, I guess Agatha Harkness has an old and a young version. Maybe she like, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Like here she looks like,
Fair enough.
and then there's this where she kind of just looks like Rogue, to be honest.
All right.
Whatever.
Then there's Madam Web. Right.
Madam Web. I forgot what Madam Web even looks like, bro.
You know why? Because Sony owns the rights to Spider Man. So they can make Spider Man related characters into their own movies. So they're just mining anything that's Spider Man to make their own Spider Man universe. The SCU, I guess.
Right.
That's why they're coming up with like Venom and Morbius, and I guess they're
It's
all trying to have them come together to be like the Sinister Six. That was like the original plan.
Madam Web. Yo, I'm
Yeah.
supposed to be hyped by this. Like,
Of course, it's like I don't know. I guess it's not this Madam Web. It's like on different Madam Web.
okay,
You know,
man,
they're
look,
trying to get these characters over. You know what I mean? Like how WWE will have a wrestler that they're debuting, and they'll try to like I don't know gain some heat on him, so they'll have him win a match against a more popular wrestler to be like, "Whoa, this guy is happening," you know.
right,
But I don't know. Like I think if like Spider-Man isn't cameoing in any of these movies, it's not gonna help. Like I think Venom and Tom Hardy, because he's like a big star and it's like a character that people know
right,
and like. He doesn't need Spider-Man to appear in this movie. But I think these lesser characters, they might need him to
yeah,
swing by
yeah,
and say,
yeah.
"Hey, what's up?" Like I mean, couldn't Hoyt.
But hold on, let me go back to chat. Uh, Havoc says, okay, to add to what I just said, y'all brought up Dwayne Johnson. I'm so tired of seeing him and everything. Yeah, he
Yeah, I was thinking about him the other day. I was like, he has an interesting career. Like I don't know, like he's made
he's trying to make himself a name like the old stars did back in the day. But
right,
it's just coming off as exhausting for some reason. I don't-
right because he's trying to be like the next Schwarzenegger or one of those guys. The big bodybuilder action
but he don't.
dudes.
But Schwarzenegger and Rambo and Van Damme and even like Eddie Murphy and all them guys, they had hard hitting, enjoyable R rated movies. My man is just like the king of PG-13 right now. So
Yeah, and he's like he just seems like he works he works too hard. Like it's like it should have like he's successful. Like he could open up a movie.
yeah,
And he's like a perpetual hustle mania. Like I gotta be in I gotta have my own restaurants. I gotta have my own game show. I gotta have my own sitcom. I gotta have my own rap song. I gotta have 8 movies out here and on streaming. I gotta have my own HBO comedy ballers or whatever it was. And it was just like he's like the Kevin Hart of like I don't know big wrestler turn actor type people. Like it's just like he just is like bombarding you with like 1,800 projects at once. And I don't know. We kind of just like I guess all of that added up together means that he's a superstar. But none of it is memorable in the way like Schwarzenegger was memorable. Like the Terminator 2, Terminator, Total Recall, Predator, these things like you remember forever. You know what I mean? Like classics. He didn't. It was like it's sort of like he didn't need to call. He didn't need to like go to. He wasn't giving you the full court press on why you should like him.
right.
You were kind of won over. Meanwhile, The Rock, he has to sell you all this stuff. My own
So,
vodka,
oh,
my
hold
own my
on, hold
own
on.
alcohol brand. Like it's just too much. It's like it's the
I
hard
got
sell.
I got a simple answer for you. The Rock ain't cool, man. He's not cool, son. He ain't got no cool properties. He's not cool. Yo,
I will say this. He doesn't really think about the projects that he's in to be taken seriously because he's on this PG-13 grind. And like Schwarzenegger, he was like, well, I'm doing Terminator and Total Recall. Like the script isn't like on a baby level.
well, okay. To The Rock's credit, ain't nothing cool coming out. But
True.
to his discredit, I'm sorry, but I don't even know if this is a hot take. But I'll get back to the topic. Yo, my bad. I'm going. Yo, Vin Diesel's cooler than him, bro.
Yeah, I guess like in
Like,
the
I'm not.
ratio, it's like I guess Schwarzenegger is like what The Rock wants to be,
Mhm.
and Stallone is what Vin Diesel wants to be.
Right. Except Vin Diesel. I'm not saying like Fast and Furious is dope or anything like that. I'm just saying he tries to pick cooler stuff. Like Triple X could have been cool.
Right, right, right.
Bloodshot, I didn't see Bloodshot, so I can't even judge it. It's like he picks things that are at least in the vein of something that could be cool. But, but anyway, my bad. I'm going off here. Let me get to the rest of
They're
the comment.
kind of like the lesser equivalents of Schwarzenegger and Stallone in a way. But I do respect, and and of course they're the legends, so they would probably agree as well.
Mm-hmm.
I will say this, like that Vin Diesel's a quality that he shares with Stallone is that they're both self starters. So like that those Riddick movies, like Vin Diesel will be like, okay, I need to produce that. I need to like get the script. He's trying to like create new characters. Sometimes they pop off, sometimes they don't.
Right.
He's like, I need my properties. You know, Fast and the Furious. He's very involved in it
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
all areas of the production, like from the script, the director choices, everything. I feel like The Rock, he's more like a plug and play kind of guy. Like he's so like, oh Jumanji, yeah, put me in that, or
Well,
like,
then that's fine. But
and I'm sure it's more than that, but it doesn't read like that. Like the thing is, it's like I get what you're saying too. Like your original point was like we're not living in the era of James Cameron anymore. We're not living in the era of Paul Verhoeven anymore. We're not living in the era of when movies like RoboCop and Terminator and all this stuff was being made. We live in the era of stuff like Rampage was being made. You know,
he can still try.
yeah. At this point, he could try because I
And in
think at this
fact, he
point
could
he got
try
like
harder than Vin Diesel because The Rock has more pull than Vin Diesel. But
yeah
anyway, hold on,
somehow
hold on. Let's get back to the comments because I'm going through a whole other rant that got nothing to do with the topic, but because I could talk about that all day to be honest.
sure.
Kenny K is here. What's up? Uh, says they are picking the weirdest shit to be a show movie. Yeah. There's the Echo. Did you see the Echo trailer? Dan?
Yes.
Alright. Did y'all see the Echo trailer? Do y'all want to see the Echo trailer? If you saw it, then we not gonna bother. Um, Enrico said Peter had to retire because of toxic masculinity to be replaced by the cool, more power, more feminine minority friendly tokens. Man. That my man Miles had the feminine energy.
Well, it's not like teen Peter Parker was like the most alpha dude, like as well. But I guess he grew up to be one because he got with Mary Jane, and then they destroyed that.
They try
They're
to bring them back
continuing to
together, by
destroy
the
it.
way, in
Oh, okay.
the
So that's
616
the
universe
plan.
or something. I don't know.
So that's the plan. They're trying to
He got
they're
some
trying to break you down to build you up later. Like
he got some scruffy beard now, and they got like some kids or something.
now we're
See,
getting like scruffy Peter. Like he can't
yes,
like.
no, it's not smooth Peter. So it's not pretty boy Peter. You get it. I'm like, yo, y'all can't not. Hold on, let me put this up on screen.
They always got to mess it up. You know what I'm saying? They always got to like.
Give me a second.
Like
Give me
I
a
don't
second.
know,
Give me a
man.
second.
It's like they can't give you what you want. You always got to put a dent in it. Like
Cause I
your
saw it,
new
and I
iPhone,
was like, whose man's is this, bro?
or like you finally get your like UPS delivers your iPhone. You got a scratch in it.
Hold on, let me see if I can find this. You can read
Even
the.
Peter and like back and Mary Jane, and then it's like he's now some hipster dude and from Brooklyn with a you know one of those beards. Like he's got a homemade craft brewery in his basement.
Oh, great! I got it straight from Marvel's page. Oh, perfect. Here you go. This is my man. This is actually where he has the beard, well kept. You know what I'm saying? Like, but there's this picture, and then there's this picture.
Oh man, that dude was looking rough.
I was like, no disrespect to the artist, but like, yo, Peter, can you know what I'm saying? Like, shape that joint up or something. Like, you got like, what are you doing, bro?
He'd be itchy under the mask.
Right.
Cause his mask gonna be puffing out because of his beard.
That's what I wondered when they gave Miles like his hairdo for the Insomniac game, and I'm just like, bro, isn't that just gonna be like They said you need to look homeless. Enrico says, hold on. Said a Spider-Man film verse could have worked if Disney stayed out of the picture and Amy Pascal is removed from the Spider-Man license as Sony. Yeah, well, he also says Spider-Man has the best tragic and sinister villains in mainstream comics next to Batman and has a decent supporting cast. I agree on that. he also said Vin is just an uber cringe theater fantasy boy. Yeah, I mean, it is that's what I said. The properties are cringe. Like I don't know, Fast and Furious is cringe. It's just that I don't know. They got more staying power than the Rock stuff. Yeah.
I did like the I feel like that stuff he does is like I guess he likes it. What can I say? But that's still Fast and Furious movies. But I think like that's just like the stuff that pays the bills, and his like true love is that Riddick, those Riddick movies.
Right.
The last Riddick movie that he did was pretty good. I actually liked that movie. It reminded me of like some old like I don't know some some comic book that like some heavy metal thing. Like it was actually not bad. It was all right. But those aren't super like they're making a Fast and Furious money, so he's got to like wait like 10 years between them.
Right.
It's kind of a shame.
But I'm gonna get back to that article. By the way, before I go back to the article, I just gotta say I hate this insulting title about Meet the Parkers. Like they knew they messed up.
Meet the Park.
Nah, keep the same energy. Where's Paul? Where's
Well, this is Ultimate Spider-Man #1, right? So this is a different universe.
Yeah, let him jump into this one too. Like just the Paul
Paul.
verse. The Paul verse. Let's go. Double down. Double down.
So this is like if you want to see them together and have kids and all this, go read this Spider-Man. But then if you want like him, uh, without a without a with the Paul thing and all this, and go read this other thing. There's too many comics out right now.
Yeah, they need
You could
to
have consolidated this whole thing into like just the regular universe.
they need to trim this down.
Yeah, this is getting a little crazy. Like now we're getting back into the Ultimate Universe. Like it's a lot. It's a lot to take in.
All right,
Anyway,
let me
so
skip.
what's this article saying? It's basically saying like, oh, they're afraid like if like now it'll be video game movies or whatever it is. Let's get to the good stuff.
I'm trying to see what.
Um,
I'm just reading from here. It says, "Let's be honest." Hold on, hold on. Because this, how long is it? Oh, I thought it was longer than this because the other one was super long. I'm about to just jump to the last paragraph.
go ahead.
It said, "The real problem isn't and never has been the junk that Hollywood makes, as if we're all being force fed. It's the junk that Hollywood makes because the audiences vote for those movies with their ticket dollars." Okay, that's the way movies have always worked. Never more than in the era of zappy populist escapism ushered in by Lucas and Spielberg. That legacy was fully in place when the MCU was just a gleam in Kevin Feige's eye. It will still be in place when the MCU fades. The question is, can movies back off not just from comic books, but from the from the narcotic lore of compulsive fantasy. What do they mean?
Like you'll have to read the article before. I mean, the paragraph before that because that's what they're talking about the video games.
All right, hold on. Let's see here.
Of course, I don't know what they mean by like real cinema. Like, are they telling me like real cinema is being made right now? Uh to replace all the superhero stuff and all the I mean, I try to watch a lot of films. I mean, there's always like some overlooked movie every year. But I don't think we're like on the level of like even the 90s when like you look at the Academy Award nominations in the 90s. I mean, one year you had Pulp Fiction, Shawshank Redemption, Forrest Gump all competing for like best film. I haven't seen an Oscars with like 3 good films, 5 good films. I think like Quiz Show was up in that year too, and Shine with Jeffrey
Right.
Rush. That was like real movies, okay? That was like you don't know what's gonna win. This is very exciting to see. Now it's just like maybe one of them is okay. I mean, one year I think Uncut Gems and Parasite was running against each other, and then it was like, okay, what's gonna win?
Hmm.
But I mean, really, we all knew that a lot of these movies weren't that great. We're like kind of, they're like mid. We're not like in like a very competitive era right now, so everything needs a hookup. Everything needs to be like better, not just like populist entertainment.
Right. Okay, so I did read it. So I guess here they're saying basically if this keeps going on track, the video game movies are going to take over where Marvel has left the hole. And I said, where they said the line here, if so, would make the age of Marvel look like the Italian Renaissance. So it'd be like,
So I guess like what, like Mortal Kombat. I
I
mean,
mean,
to me, I guess like look, I went big on that Mortal Kombat
and Mortal
movie
Kombat was
that came
whack.
out.
Wow.
Is it better than Thor: Love and Thunder? I mean,
Probably. Well, hold on. Wait. I didn't see Thor: Love and Thunder.
I guess you can yeet them both out of here. I guess
I,
like
I was not feeling Mortal Kombat at all, bro. Like I don't know. I'm not gonna start dissing Marvel in the name of Mortal Kombat right now.
but it's easy to say like, listen, I mean, what are we supposed to wait then? We're supposed to wait till like I don't know. They gotta just make new movies, better movies. Like what are the dramas? So what did they want me to watch? The Woman King? Like let me know. Like I'm just saying, like if it is, let me know. Like I'm curious. Marvel, let's see the chat.
Mhm.
What they got to say about this?
Enrico said the MK film was so bad I turned it off. I, I had tell the first 7 minutes were fire, and then it ended, and we were left with Cole Young. But I'm not gonna get into that because I'm
Yeah, we'll just rant about Cole
yeah,
Young. It's like rant number 1750 about Cole Young.
yeah.
And this will be 1751 coming up right now. So anyway, Cole Young. The problem is that he it's the same problem that Marvel's having. They're not following the storylines of the comics. They're riffing off of them,
Yes.
but they're just doing their own thing, and their own thing is not better like at this current time. All right? So it's like I mean, they gave us Cole Young and you're like, I
And he's
don't know
still
that he's
here, by
here.
the way. Like he's still here.
Right. He's
Like
going to
the,
be here just like Alice is going to be in all these Resident Evils. Just like, why are you still here? Like, why were you here in the first place?
I got a hot take for y'all. I know people be like getting on Miles' case. Yo, guess what? I hate Cole Young more than I hate Miles. So that,
That's deep.
yo, I can't. No, I
Oh
because
yeah, I
because
mean,
it's like yo, he doesn't exist.
yeah, he exists prior
My
prior
man,
to.
at least they made a comic book about Miles. Yo, there's no game version of Cole Young. Whose man's is that?
What's crazy? They made this new Mortal Kombat game called Mortal Kombat One,
Right.
and
And
Cole Young is not there.
he's still
Like,
not there. Is he there? He's not there, right? Like I no,
no.
I would have heard about it if he was there.
And they're putting all these like like they'll throw in some movie character in there. Like who's in the new one? Like
Wait, what?
Rambo or one of these people. Like they'll do one of
Oh,
these
oh
things.
yeah.
And
Oh, and the new Omni Man and Rambo's in the last one. Omni Man,
right,
uh, a couple other people. I don't know why my mind
right.
mind is drawing a blank, but it's a good couple of people.
And they still won't put Cole Young as one of the
No,
characters.
Plus, he's
This would have
been
been the
fat.
perfect thing instead of rebooting the whole thing, that they would slip him in there and be like, "Hey, we got this new fighter. His name is Cole Young." You know, I am 100% sure the actor will definitely, mocap himself to
First of all,
satisfy.
I'm glad they didn't do that because I tell
Yeah,
you
yeah,
what,
yeah.
I would have had 12 videos straight talk about Cole Young being adapted into the video games.
It's officialized. But I'm just saying though, like
Create a
I'm just
character.
saying, like it speaks to the. But anyway, they're not they're not following they're not following the storylines of these characters anymore. They're going off their own juice at this point.
Cole Young. So I don't know if this article is trying to claim that like the superhero, I mean the superhero movies are gonna fall in the way to video game movies. Look, Super Mario was cute. It was cute. Like it was cool. Like, but it's it's not deep. It's a kids movie. So that's fine. It was exactly what it needed to be. Now I haven't seen Five Nights at Freddy, but that's just two movies. So I mean, maybe they're hypothesizing. Maybe they're like, maybe Variety is just thinking like, oh, if they keep on the track record of doing these video game movies that are suitable for fans, then maybe it'll take over for uh, superhero movies, which is an interesting thought because I mean, if you think about it, like let's say they do video games correctly, video game franchises, movies correctly. There's a lot more variety of video games than there are of comic books. Well, superhero comics anyway. Superhero comics are very, except for stuff like Blade and Punisher, they're very set in there. Like there's a secret identity, don't kill, blah blah blah.
Right, right, right.
Yeah, like video games have a whole wide array of things going on. There's the horror game, there's action game, there's a puzzle game. I mean, I don't know who wants to do a movie about Tetris, but stuff like that. So,
They actually did do a movie about Tetris, at least about the making of the video game Tetris itself.
oh
Like,
yes, 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 yes. You're right. They did.
and it got good reviews. I mean, I didn't see it, but I think it's on Hulu or one of those channels. So it has more of a basis in like sci-fi. So maybe you see it as a sci-fi film. Like if they made a Metal Gear movie, it would be seen more as like a spy movie
Right.
or like a military action movie rather than like, like you said, like, oh, he has a secret identity and he was a nerd and then he got his powers. Now he's cool, but he must not reveal his identity because he risks the people that he loves. And then in another part of town, some some rich a-hole falls in a vat of goo and now he has powers and stuff, and then he's eventually goes crazy and has to like tear up the town. And it doesn't have the same tropes. You
Right.
can
To play
do
around.
and you play around. It doesn't have to be like in tone or in story and themes, more of a kidified Spy Kids affair.
Right.
Because like maybe a franchise like Metal Gear or like God of War, and they're more grown. So you can actually reach an older demographic as well as a younger demographic. Maybe the parents don't have to suffer as much at tonally, like I guess in terms of like the theme and the concept of these things. Now I assume that a video game has less story, maybe, I don't know,
Depending on the game.
than depending on the game. If you make something about
There's some
puzzles, then I
there's
mean,
some video games that got too much to
yeah, and less game.
it. So I mean, you could now. I mean, they're kind of jumping the gun here. Maybe they're trying to see into the future, but I'm just saying, variety. This may be a thing, but I just want to remind y'all that they have been screwing up live action Resident Evil probably for. Has it been 2 decades now? Like, there's not been one.
Well, yes, but I guess they made enough of a profit that they made like six of them.
I mean, six of the ones with Alice. Then they made that joint from
Oh
two
yeah,
years
well the
ago,
Raccoon City flop. Yeah, that's true. That Welcome to Raccoon City.
right? Where they miscasted the heck out of everyone, and then they made the Netflix show. Right.
Yes.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like they're gonna have to get that together. But hey, I don't know. But anyway, I was just talking about variety is hold on, let me jump into like the next bit of meat, which is apparently we last covered Blade, right?
Yes.
Last time we were on, and according to what Culture Crave and cool. Let me see, is it Deadline?
There's an article on like a mainstream article, I guess. If you go to joeblow.com,
Okay,
they talk about it. Like Blade update.
here we go. Thank you. Here you go, yo. MCU Blade MCU reboot will be rated R. Now I don't know if they're releasing this information because of the other information about Blade that was released.
Well, they probably got wind of this article dropping, so maybe this is why they had these announcements on the ready,
Mm-hmm.
like in their pocket, because I know that Snow White pick dropped, and then this announcement's being made, and um the article was dropped, but they also announced that Blade was going to be redone and revamped, and I don't know. So I guess they're recognizing that some of these properties are just going to have to be its own thing. Like Deadpool has to be rated R, and this has to be rated R in order for the humor to work. I mean, well, this is have humor, but just like the vibe of it to be successful. I guess they were having a hard time making it their Disney kid brand, PG-13 stuff.
Like the
So
Marvels.
yeah, you know, I don't know.
Now,
I don't know who was writing the scripts for these that got rejected. That had Blade as fourth lead, but maybe the script writer is like more comfortable in writing something like the Marvels as opposed to something like Blade.
no, that's my first question. They were like, "Oh, it's gonna be rated R," and I'm sitting there like, "So, like, did you fix the script?" Like,
Well, they're getting a new script writer
oh, that's true.
who says they're doing it from scratch. It's got Michael Green, who wrote the Logan movie.
So if I
Now, I don't know what that means because maybe at this point they're just like, all right, I'm gonna stop controlling this. I'm just gonna like tell Michael Green, just make up what you want. I need an action movie with just Blade doing the action. Just do it. Watch the old movies and just come up with a new adventure
I mean,
and
it's
go. Maybe
right.
maybe Kevin Feige and like all the people, all the executives just threw their hands up on this one and just says, okay, let's just get a script. Have it be a Blade adventure. Forget the kids. Forget like Blade's extended family, his baby mama, his children, his landlady, and all these other characters they were trying to stuff in there. Just forget it. Just get back to Blade Whistler, and that's it.
Which they should have done. I mean,
Yeah.
they want to stick Blade into the MCU, right? So like, just have Blade be Blade. Said I got to deal with Bloodline. So hopefully they backtracking. I mean, it seemed like they were not happy with the way it was going anyway. So I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to give Marvel the benefit of the doubt. I don't know if anybody else in chat feels like that. It's just kind of like, oh, we're sorry. You saw? Are you? Are you? Are you?
It's sort of like this it's hard to say like whether they're gonna course correct or not. I guess like this article is kind of gives them the permission slip to do it.
Yeah, I guess so. I still not 100% this is gonna come out cool, but I'm just like, listen, you can't mess up like one of the coolest characters y'all got. Like,
Yeah, I mean, look, when they made Blade One, I mean, the guy who directed Blade One only directed like I think a couple movies, or
that
just
was
one.
Stephen
Like,
Norrington, right?
yeah, Stephen Norrington who directed Death Machine, which
Right.
I don't even know if that got a theatrical release in this. In I think it was like, but they still gave him a chance because I don't know. He must have had a good film reel. What can I tell you? And this new guy, I don't know. I guess he's like a director that no one's really heard of. You know, he doesn't have a big name or anything. And I don't know what his vibe is. So I don't know. Just gonna have to study up on like martial arts movies. Just get a great fight choreographer and like, is it that hard really? I mean,
It's gonna be
and don't
weird
shake
though.
up the camera and
Right.
don't have too many edits. Now, I guess one of the other issues is that the actor they have, I don't know if he's like a trained martial artist at all, like, Marshall Ali. I mean, he was the guy from Green Book or something, right? He was the dad in Moonlight. Like, I mean, Wesley Snipes was doing like
Martial
kung
arts.
fu
Yeah,
movies.
yeah,
He was in
yeah.
Demolition Man, and you saw him like jump up and down for like and deliver like side. He was kicking people, right? Remember he
And
beat up all the
didn't he
cops in
like
Demolition Man, and
practice capoeira in his real life, right? Or something?
yeah, yeah, yeah. He's a capoeira. He's a black belt and karate and all that stuff. So he's doing his thing. And we didn't really see him go off like in his martial arts prowess until Blade, but at least before then, he was in like Passenger 57. Remember, he kicked Bruce Payne out the. It's it's a first class of the plane.
now
You saw like he was capable. He was capable.
now Ali, I don't know.
I don't know.
Do a jump
He's
kick,
gonna be. He's
Ali. No, let me stop.
Yeah. I need like I might need a little proof. I might have to see
No, you don't.
Mahershala like do some. I
I
don't
need
know. He's gonna be
you need a
52. He's gonna be 50 something when he starts making this movie. By the time they get around to it,
whatever.
I think it's like 47, 48 right now. By the time they get around, by the time this movie comes out, he'll be 50. I'm sure he's up to it. I'm sure like he's gonna try his hardest.
Oh,
He's
of
gonna be like, you
course,
know
of
what,
course.
man, this is my one shot. You know,
I just want
the
one
odds are
real.
against me. I'm gonna be studying martial arts for the next 3 years or something. I'm sure he's gonna try to do his thing, but
By the way, hold on. I just want to say what's up to Brina. She's in the chat. What's up?
it's up. I guess Unit says I didn't know you were on. Hopefully they'll give out the notification. I hope
I don't know. I put
hope
it in
they.
the. I put it in the Discord. Um, Enrico says Blade comics always sucks. No pun. No pun. Tomb of Dracula is peak Blade. Yeah, I never really read. I'm not gonna lie. I never really read Blade comics, but I just know like the movie came out and I was like, yo, this is freaking cool.
If they really wanted to have Blade, um, introduce new characters, they could put in Ghost Rider and like some of the darker characters, from the Marvel universe.
Right. You're right.
I mean, I know they messed up Morbius, but I mean,
Get him up out of here.
that would have been the move. But I guess like they ruined that, and it's a Sony property, so they don't have access to that. But like have a
Yeah.
Ghost Rider crossover or something.
I mean, so I guess the question, the overall question of this live stream is, besides Insomniac Miles Morales, Marvel MCU Cinematic Universe, are they got these articles, variety articles coming about it, out about them. Variety has them on top freaking tab right now on their Twitter banner. It's crazy. Are they now trying to course correct? Have they had it? Have they had enough? Because we're gonna see on Friday with this with these numbers for the Marvels that I'm assuming that everyone in chat is gonna go rush to see. Um,
Yeah, I guess.
Now, also apparently there's a trailer. I don't even know if I really want to watch it, to be honest. Let me see if it's even up. I like caught wind of it like right before stream or something. Let's see. The Marvels.
The Marvels. What is a new trailer? Isn't it coming out this week?
Yeah, I could have sworn there was a new one. Yeah, yes, final trailer 1 hour ago.
It's like slipping it under wire. When did the movie come out? Marvels.
On the 10th.
Oh, all right. Well, Guess since there's no, they're on an actor strike, they can't promote this thing. They might as well make 14 trailers.
That's true.
Kevin Feige needs to come out and say, "Hi, I'm Kevin Feige. This movie is one of the best movies you ever made." I mean, sell it, bro.
Oh, that's
Have the comic writer show up. I don't know who's writing the comics now, but have them show up. I don't know anybody who's gonna vouch for this. Somebody's got to vouch for this. You just can't like release this thing on its own.
they're gonna release it.
Heroes. It's an old fashioned.
Bro, stop. I can't even.
Oh, you're ready?
I can't even get into the trailer. What is he doing here, bro?
Daredevil? Yeah, they're trying anything they can. Okay, they're trying anything they can.
Yo, I see Tony. The first thing
They're trying anything they can, bro.
Please
watch.
watch.
Who is that? Who is that?
That's Iron Man.
Oh, it's Iron Man. Oh, he's
Open with straight up open with Tony.
I thought that was Daredevil. Oh, it is Tony. Yeah, like the yellow and gold was messing with me because I know they're doing the Daredevil with a yellow mask.
Oh, the ketchup and mustard. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Why? Anyway, so look at this. Wow, the spoiler alert. Like, I mean, like, geez, they're really desperate.
This is not. They're just using old clips right now to try to tie.
Yeah, I know.
What does this have to do with the story of the Marvels?
He predicted this a long time ago with his it's an old audio recording. They use AI.
I mean, I'm sure in the story they're gonna tie in past Avengers events. I'm not ignorant of that.
Let's just watch the trailer and we'll find out.
Sorry, that just like threw me off.
Heroes. It's an old fashioned notion. But the world can still use
boy.
it.
Ready.
Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
We destroyed Thanos. Not over.
My work is inevitable. There will always be more to finish it.
Is she supposed to be the big bad or something?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess maybe.
Yeah, I'm not sure who that is. Oh, let's see.
This is just the beginning.
She tore a hole in space. There's a different reality leading into ours.
What are you prepared to do?
I'm invincible.
What are you prepared to do? Show Iron Man again. Get themselves off.
In archival footage.
What are you prepared to do? He was prepared to show you some old adventures.
It was there to like fool like low IQ people to thinking he's in this. Yo, he's in this. I saw the trailer, yo.
Oh, people in the hood? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yo, son.
I grew up in the hood. I'm saying we in the hood, so they're very gullible. You know, like some guy will say like, "Oh, I saw the trailer. Yo, Iron Man's in this." And Captain America. He's young again. And it's like, bro, that was old footage. No, yo, I saw it. Yo, what? See, I'm gonna go watch the Marvels and it's gonna show up and you're gonna be confused. You're gonna be sad you ain't go. You got the tickets, bro. It's like, bro, that is literally clips. Like, what are you talking about?
Oh man.
Believe it.
I freaking hate the hood, bro. Because they would definitely believe this.
Your powers only make me stronger.
She can't be matched. Can't be controlled. I'm asking for one last fight.
Monica!
You cannot protect your people.
You can stand tall without standing alone.
They're here. The Marvels. gotta fly.
No, no, no.
Black girl magic.
Oh
Beat us
man,
right
no. Bruh. Bruh. Did they have to, bro? Did they have to? And they made this trailer to be like the dramatic one, to like say like, look, our previous trailers were like, cringe, Spy Kids, silly, quippy, MCU nonsense. We're not like the Variety article. We're not cliche. This is gonna be the most serious one, So if you like Endgame, get ready for Endgame Part 3 or something. And then at the end of this trailer, they had to have the joke, right? And the joke was Black Girl Magic. Black Girl Magic. Twitter memes.
Y'all got a question. What? Why they treat the black community like that? Like, what?
Man,
We're
I
just
tell
like
you.
some corny joke. Like, we're just some corny joke, right? Like,
Yo, remember the black community was lit, bro? Remember them days?
yo, the black community was cool in the 90s and the 80s. Come
Yo,
on
remember?
now.
The most copied community in the world. The world, bro. Want to be down with hip hop, down with the movies. Everybody want to be Eddie. Everybody want to be Wesley. Everybody want to be on A Living Color. Everybody wants to, what I'm saying? They're just like, let it happen, bro. Now it's just like, this is what we got here. This is what we got here. Remember Samuel Jackson used to be cool? Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Pulp Fiction, you know. That dude was the man. Now he's relegated to this.
Black girl
Saying these cliche ass
magic.
lines. All I need is for you one more fight.
My man
It's like,
became
yikes.
a meme.
Yikes.
Black girl magic, bro.
Black girl, big yikes. I was like,
You
bruh.
couldn't keep this joint serious for me. Well, I mean, what do we expect from the movie that thought that the rat-a-tat-tat song was like good for an action scene?
Woof. They really tried, bro. I mean, like,
Yeah, I was about to say I didn't think the trailer was dope, but at least like it was like
no, they were trying to hide the cringe
yes,
parts for
like they were
like
trying to.
for the normies.
It looked like oh, that's one of these like Marvel movies that like look kind of lame, but I like watch it on streaming.
Yeah, it's like, oh, it's gonna be some world affecting thing. I didn't know that. I didn't know it was gonna be like introducing world world apocalyptic events that I need to know about for the next Marvel thing that I may want to see.
Right.
So maybe this movie isn't as bad as I thought. And then like at the end it was like, okay. Bro.
They could not do it, bro. Stop making Twitter the movie, bro.
Yeah, where Twitter. I saw a tweet from Mark Millar, and he said that he knows a report that was internal for one of these big two companies, and they admitted that they said only 5% of the comic book readership is on Twitter. So when they take all the advice on how to, like, I don't know, fix their comics or do their comics or make them like for modern audiences or whatever, only 5% of these people are on Twitter, and they take the advice of, like, I don't know, the 1% of them, the movie audience. Is that the same? Like, it's got to be. Like, I mean, like, look, I don't know. Maybe like they're tap dancing and backflipping over this line that Sam Jackson just dropped in this trailer. But I mean, yo, the groans that's got to be the collective groans. I mean, what does the YouTube comment section say about this trailer?
Um.
Do they love it? Do they have the bots are on full force?
Oh, of this particular trailer?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Now, in order to know the true results, you'll have to let's see what the first comment says.
Let's see. I'm not listening to the BS about people not seeing this movie. I'm definitely going to see this with some of my high school friends. So hyped for Friday.
They're crying.
I didn't expect the Valkyrie scene. People are hyped. Huh?
Okay. This was a little clearer on who the villain is, but now I'm really curious to know who comes to their aid. They're building the lore. This trailer is much better than the previous ones. I really want this film to be great. Some guesses did not expect Fury to shout "Black Girl Magic" there at the end, laughing. They thought it was funny.
Yeah, maybe I'm out of touch. Alpha Protege, what's up? Did anybody think the Black Girl Magic line was funny?
Yeah, because maybe we're out of touch.
Show of hands.
But this is for a new. This is for a new generation. Okay, we're like some old school, out of dated Jurassic type cats. So for all you youngins out there, when you hear the word "Black Girl Magic,"
Rena said, "Stop looking at YouTube comments from Disney. It's full of bots and unpaid interns." You know what? Fair enough. I'm out.
they got a whole theme park full of actors to type this stuff out. So I mean, it's quite
Because
possible.
if they're saying the pre-sales are looking atrocious, now we still don't know because maybe it could have a surge. Look, I'm not going to sit here and be that guy on YouTube. Be like, yo, this is definitely going to fail. I don't know that.
Yeah, I know. I mean, they said Captain Marvel 1 was going to fail and made $1 billion.
Right.
I didn't see it, but apparently the rest of the Earth did.
I don't feel like watching the movie personally. Like, it's not catered to me. But I don't know if it's going to fail. Now, we'll see.
Didn't like Five Nights at Freddy's make like $70 million like in one weekend? I mean, I heard I actually heard that it does not follow some of the video game. Like it was kind of like,
Oh, I'm not sure.
I don't really know. I don't really know that franchise, to be honest with you. I don't know if people will actually. I don't know. We'll see. The pre-sales they say aren't hot. Does it need to make $1 billion? Maybe it does. I don't know.
I
If it's
mean,
gonna
the
get
movie
there.
costs how much? Like 270 mil. Oh. Afro said, has there been any MCU movies this year? Yeah, there was Ant-Man Quantumania, which I heard didn't do too well according to their numbers, and there was Guardians of the Galaxy 3, which I heard was good, but I didn't see it. I kind of want to. Afro would have said a cool girls' night. Brina said it could have been fun, which means she doesn't think it was fun. She said Five Nights at Freddy does not follow anything, and I'm surprised that I thought it would follow the books. I don't know too much about Five Nights at Freddy in general, so I can't even speak on it. Yeah, and I'm assuming everybody saw the Echo trailer, so I ain't gonna bother playing that. I saw the Echo trailer, and I was like, they were trying to be hardcore about it. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. But I still wasn't hyped for some reason.
True.
I don't know. What did you think about it? Maybe
I don't know. It was like moody and it was okay. It had like some fight scene, but
yeah,
it didn't have enough fight scenes for me.
no.
Like they have to really sell this thing, hardcore, because we don't know who Echo is, and you got to make us care on some level. Like there is Kingpin heavy, but I don't really, I'm not going to watch an entire thing just for him.
I mean, he's a good actor.
Yeah, he's a good actor. He's doing the character justice, and he's doing it well.
He's the best part of probably the best part of the trailer. But I'm like,
yeah.
Now, we shall see it. Like the trailer looks, it looks, like
yeah. I mean, it looked better than this. It looked better than this Captain Marvel. This Marvel's trailer.
Right.
By the way, guys, if you like the video, like
Right.
helps us the algorithm. It keeps us in the mix, the YouTube mix, so you can get more hot takes such as ours on the interwebs. But yeah, I mean, look, I think it was a more successful trailer than say this one, or this Marvel's one, or maybe Hawkeye and things like that.
Yeah.
But the character, I read Echo way back when, I don't know, David Mack was doing the covers and drawing the
Oh, that name is a throwback.
Some of the interiors or whatever. But other than that, I'm not really that familiar or like hyped about the character going in. and I don't know, committing to all these shows is just like I'm kind of booked up, you know.
Listen, man.
I don't. I mean, I'll slot it in, I guess. I mean, I just.
Oh, Echo.
I guess it's just hard to
That's
like.
it's gonna be that's gonna be next year. Oh, so apparently,
I'm
I
watching a lot
just
of Korean television right now. I'm
that's
also,
where
you
it's
know,
at.
I'm watching Spy Family. You know, I got things in the pipeline. You know, like
Uh, I don't know if this is true, but I heard this by hearsay that the writer of Echo, I don't even know what Echo's powers are, but she called Echo's powers from the comic book lame, and that they're changing it here. And if that's true, I'm like, yo, can we stop talk? Can you stop working in a company and talking down the company's past? That's like when Rachel Zegler was talking about like, oh, Snow White was like, creepy and trash before, but now I'm like, stop doing that. That's bad business.
true.
It's
It
bad
should be like
business.
a
Stop doing
mandate.
that. Like, and any business will tell you not to do that. You can say new and improved, but you cannot say that the past was trash. Like oh, Mama Bear's here. What's up? He's like, yeah, sorry, Mama Bear. We was just going over new Marvel things coming in the pipeline, and appears that they're trying to course correct, but I don't know if it's too late or not. And Variety's going ham on Marvel, and Brina said that trailer was more Marvel esque, but I still don't give. Me neither.
Yeah.
Alpha Proto says Echo is going to get dumped all at once, so you can watch them all at once. Oh yeah, yeah. Echo's powers are not lame. They are the same as Taskmaster's.
Yeah,
Taskmaster's.
she's supposed to be like if you do some new karate move, she can like copy it
Okay.
instantly. And the actor said, as director said it
Yeah.
was lame. So the showrunner, whoever that person was quoted, said that, oh, we're not doing that. That's lame. And it's like that's the whole point of her character. That's why she's called Echo. She's echoing the other person's martial arts skill set. That's what happens. She looks at it and she can copy it. That makes her like the most like best fighter in the world. Because like Taskmaster, you know what I'm saying? Of course, they messed up Taskmaster as well.
Um, Alpha Proto actually made the point right here. It says they are the same as Taskmasters, but they already turned Taskmaster into a woman. So you would have
Yeah.
two women with the same powers if you kept it the same. Then why did turn Task? Whatever. By the way, Black Widow could have been a dope movie. I don't like. I was ready to see Black Widow.
Yeah, I don't know. They missed the ball. They missed the boat on that
How
one.
did you
Like,
mess
I
that?
don't.
That should have been as good as Winter Soldier. Like, what the heck, man?
Pretty easy gig. I mean, you get the guy who directed like Atomic Blonde or something, and then have like a proper fight choreographer and just make it a little more harder edge than the usual Disney fare. I mean, and we would have been good, except I don't know. They just seem to be very confident in their current approach. The previous special effects people are the ones that will do the action and the spectacle, and whatever I don't know director, they'll just like I don't know babysit the actors and tell them their motivation in the script or something. That's it.
It's just weird. It's like it's like Blade when we were talking about Blade just now and the other day. It's like a concept like it makes itself. How do you mess a Blade? How do you mess a
Mm.
Black Widow?
You need somebody with an opinion on what the movie's gonna look like, and I mean from like an artistic point of view, like in terms of a cool point of view.
Like the whole franchise is built for cool. I'm not
Yeah.
understanding. Like okay, but whatever. Anyway,
And
I'm not gonna go off on that rant because I gotta get off here soon.
right. I
Uh,
mean, that's basically it. I mean, that's basically what we got to say about this, right? I mean,
yeah. And for those of you new tuning in, this was I did this. It's kind of a joke, but kind of isn't.
I
Uh,
mean, it wasn't drawn like a joke to me. I mean, it looks like you put like some work into this bad boy. Maybe I don't know, but
yeah, I mean, I could have did it better, but I like this is about as much effort as I wanted to put. Like,
yeah.
I
I remember you also did a Miss Marvel,
mm,
like your version of Miss Marvel.
hmm I still have it
Like
here
if they,
somewhere if I could find it.
I miss the way comics used to be. It'd be like if the comic books were like sinking in the charts,
Hmm
they would just say to the
Oh,
creative
there you go.
team, "I'm gonna cancel this book in the next 3 months. Do whatever you gotta do." to make some sales rise up.
Right.
And they say no problem, and they would like I don't know. That's what happened with like New Mutants. They told Rob Liefeld, "Hey Rob, we're gonna cancel this book. It's a low selling book. It sells okay enough off the X-Men name or whatever legacy, but it's pretty low selling. We're gonna cancel it unless. So we're gonna let you do whatever the hell is you want to do." And he's like, "All right, I'm gonna change in the outfits. I'm making it more action oriented. I'm putting this guy. I'm making this guy Cable. I'm putting him in, and the writers will have to deal with it." And they said, "Okay, no problem." And then they did it, and the sales went up. It's like, but over here they just keep doing the same thing, expecting different results, and rebooting it to a new number one with the same outfits, the same stuff.
I'm
So anyway, this is so. What did you do to this outfit? What were your
well,
additions?
so it's not like mind blowing on it, like because okay, to be fair, like the comics and Insomniac's credit, Peter and Miles have a ton of alternate costumes. So I just like did a play on one of his alternate costumes, his cyberpunkish one, and I kind of just made some changes to it. It wasn't a heavy redesign. You know what I'm saying? So I just gave him a hoodie, like a red hoodie, and then he has a jacket over the hoodie. I guess this is more of a winter fair thing going on right here. And he has like, a pure black mask and bodysuit with the red irons. Because I actually thought that color scheme was pretty cool, actually, to be honest. And then I just called him Arachnid, since they called him Kid Arachnid before, because my whole concept is most of the spider people have their own code name. Miles doesn't. This is the
All
beef.
right.
Yo, give him his own name. Why can't be named Arachnid? And I posted up. A lot of people, seem to agree. Like,
Yeah.
and give him his own damn villains. Like, what the? Now, if Insomniac wanted the audacity to go and make him the main, I'm like, well, you can't make him the main until they deal with the lingering threats of the game that I'm not going to say because I'm not spoiling the thing. But
Yeah, I guess like I don't know. What's the chat got to say about this?
oh, you guys still debating about Taskmaster over here. Brina says she made a name for her Inktober comic book cast. Oh, okay, you named it. Cool. Alpro said, "Yo, Sean's gonna get a DM from Marvel. They're gonna offer him Miles. You are perfect to draw the comic book." Nah, I don't. I am about 99.9% sure that Marvel will never contact me.
Well, not the current administration.
No. Imagine they did though.
Because he says because
Oh, I fit the demographic.
Yes, as long as they don't watch this video.
I fit the demographic, but I don't fit the opinion.
The mental demographic.
Can you imagine me working in that? Oh
No,
man, oh
they
my
should
God.
have. They should have like I don't know. This is not like the '90s anymore. They'd be like, "Oh, Moon Knight, we're gonna cancel this thing." Stephen Platt, draw something. He's just like drew him like super buff with like crazy proportions, and he was like sold. There's no emergency, like you know. There's no red alert in Marvel.
Like maybe they had. So I guess this what this whole conversation is about. Maybe the movie. Maybe they have red alert now. They have the. They certainly have articles red alerting the movies. So maybe they will red alert the
Yeah,
movie
because there's no
portion.
pressure, and there's no negative articles about the comic book industry except from like YouTube's
Yeah.
YouTubers and like geeks and gamers and stuff like that. But like in terms of like Variety or like sci-fi wire.com or Bleeding Cool or they're just saying the comic book industry's a-okay. Every comic book's great. I don't know why it's not selling more. I mean, I guess everyone's just a bad person, I guess. They're just ignorant and there's no pushback from any media entity that they respect. Like there's like Marvel, they're not getting any feedback from like, you know, a magazine that like you actually will listen to.
Right.
But Variety, they're definitely listening to that article.
Oh
They're
yeah.
definitely responding to that article. hardcore.
I just don't know if they're gonna care about the comics.
No, I mean,
So to
Mark Millar, I guess, is the one that they respect, and he's like calling out some of the stuff or like politely and saying, so you had to change this or that. So that was like the first guy, I guess, that maybe they're like, oh wow, but like he doesn't have like he's not a media organization,
yeah.
He's not like Comics Beat. If they all those people were like, yeah, shit got to change, and you're like, oh my god, it's like an intervention. You know what I mean? It's like you're gonna stop drinking if like I don't know your worst enemy like tells you to, or like if they sit you down and like your mom and like your best friend and all these people sitting you down. They're like, oh, man, they think I suck. All right, I'll go to rehab, bro. That's right. Enrico says Taskmaster wears a mask, hood, cape, has no powers besides copying what he sees. Sensory deprivation. Super stupid. Not a fan. And he's best used as a trainer or paramilitary mercenary agencies, not as a combat villain. Alpha Proto says, "Oh, this is where you're wrong." Oh, they're debating at Taskmaster.
Taskmaster versus Echo, who just copy each other into oblivion.
Like he's a character with potential. I know in the comics, I guess, he was used to varying degrees of success, I think. But um, in the movies, he had like he had a skull mask.
In a movie?
But we'll see.
But
He had a cool mask.
she has.
He was kind of like a pirate. Oh right, yeah.
Never forget. Oh, Power, say what's up, Power?
Hey, what's up?
Said
Kid
yeah,
Arachnid term was for Ultimate Spider-Man animated series.
There you go. That's what it was.
Okay.
That's where that came from. Yeah. So name them Arachnid and call it a day. They won't.
You know what they should do? They should just give Rob Liefeld access. Like he should be drawing X Force, like the ongoing book, not like spin-offs and miniseries. He should just draw like for a full year the X Force book. Let him write it. They don't have to interact with any part of the Marvel universe and just have like Cannonball, the original team, going off on adventures or something. See how well it does. I wonder what that would do.
I don't know.
Experiment.
I don't think. I don't know. I guess.
I really don't know. I don't think they're going to take any of this advice. I really don't know what they're going to do, but see because X-Men. I think they're like they're getting rid of all the old writers and artists, and they're going to start anew in a few months. So, and no one really knows who the creative teams are yet. At least I haven't seen it. And I was just thinking the other day, who would it be? I have no idea. They should call Mark Millar. I don't know if you want to do it, but they probably won't.
I don't know. They got money from Mark Millar?
I don't know. They should try like this something, something. Get Roger Cruz to draw it or something, and
that's too much power.
No, Tony Daniel to write it or something. I don't know.
That's Roger Cruz. That's too much power. That's too much power for them. They haven't seen that level of power in like how long?
Roger Cruz is drawing like some Robin. He's drawing Robin comics for DC, so I guess him drawing the X-Men would be a step up. So
yeah,
and let him do like I don't know, let him do the Capcom Optic Blast or something like that. But then again, you'd have to have a staff that would know what Marvel's Capcom was.
Bro, you really think anybody in Marvel's cover staff knows what the Optic Blast is?
No. Probably not.
What the Berserker Barrage was, bro?
Probably not.
The freaking cannon that Iron Man took out in the Marvel Super League.
I don't know what to tell you.
Alfredo says the color says the heavy lifting. Brina says, is anyone interested in Alpha Core? I think it's cool, but oh yeah, Alpha Core had a trailer today. Full animated trailer. See, I need to get to this level of like whole full trailer with like extended speech.
The one with the pigeon? Or
That was a short. There's a full trailer now. Yeah,
this one with Chuck Dixon.
right. Yep.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out when I get a chance. For sure. Man, it's making big moves. I think it got up to like 600K the last time I checked.
Oh, okay. The big dough. Uh Enrico says, I know what do you say? The Taskmaster?
So I know people write for Taskmaster. Can we say that word on YouTube? Can we? I can't.
Oh no.
What can we say on here?
Yes, can't say anything. The internet sucks now. Now it's been like supervised by the Great Reset. We can't say anything.
Damn it, Klaus.
Oh, he's a lord now, apparently. Like, you squabble over the few resources he'll allow us to have. So,
Own nothing and like it.
yeah, he's not a fan of the Taskmaster. He's not a fan of his pirate boots, his cape.
Harry Potter as Logan. Oh yeah, they keep talking about Daniel Radcliffe now. Is that really a thing? I thought that was a big rumor.
Oh, I got a hot take. It's not even a hot take, really, but I mean, it's kind of like I'm tired, okay, of people saying like Wolverine should be played by like some, I don't know, 5'2"
Hold on, keep going. I'll be
grizzled
right back.
weirdo. Oh, he should have been played by Bob Hoskins in the 80s, in the 90s. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. All right. I know Chris Claremont or John Byrne or one of these guys said, like, oh, yeah, he should be played by some little puffy dude. Like, really? I like Bob Hoskins, okay? RIP to a real one, He was a classic, Roger Rabbit, Mona Lisa, you know what I'm saying? Felicia's Journey. We Bob Hoskins, he the bomb, all right? But Bob Hoskins ain't playing Wolverine, all right? Daniel Radcliffe should not be playing Wolverine, okay? People can hate on Hugh Jackman all they want, but at least you could conceive that he would be with Famke Janssen or something like that. Just stop it, you know what I'm saying? Stop it. Yeah, he was originally drawn like a little 5'2" guy in an Alpha Flight comic. I'm like, I don't care, okay? Ain't nobody trying to see that, all right? It's time to stop.
Wait, you talk about Daniel the Clipster?
I'm saying, like, look, there's like the contingent, a very vocal contingent of people that want like live action Wolverine to be played by some little shrubby manlet person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Bob Hoskins. Remember that Bob Hoskins should be Wolverine and like,
Wait, has somebody ever actually said that back in the day?
People are always saying that.
Oh yeah, no, you're right.
It's like he's not supposed to be like some romantic, like good-looking guy or some buff guy, like a wrestler. He's like a little weird-looking, dwarf. Like it's like John Rhys Davies in the freaking Lord of the Rings movie. That's Wolverine right there. And I'm like, look, sorry to be some normie nibba, okay? But ain't nobody trying to see that. All right?
No, you're
and
right.
I will die on this hill.
No, I agree. It's just
Danny DeVito gonna be making out with no. I don't care how badass he is. I don't care if he how the best he is or what he does, whatever his catchphrase is. He can't, 4'9" dude making out with some Famke Janssen, taking it seriously. Famke Janssen at her prime level babes. Stop it. Get some help.
No, you're right though, because I don't keep on their fan casting, man.
Yeah. God, is it really? Is it really the two choices? All right, like Hugh Jackman, he's got to like still go to the gym and work out. I hope Hugh Jackman works out forever. I hope he takes all the testosterone replacement therapy and human growth hormone and like steroids and creatine and all that stuff to be the Wolverine forever. If my other choice has got to be Daniel Radcliffe being Wolverine.
That's all Daniel Radcliffe. It don't matter because matter of fact, it don't matter. Like, just
I'm just saying, like, I mean, they put him through the weight program and all that, but I'm just saying, like, listen, you gotta stop.
time to stop. Like my man.
It's time to stop. All right, it's time to stop. All right, like, keep it real, calm down, relax. I like Daniel Radcliffe. I'm still watching his movies. Everyone like some normie people just like think the last thing he made was like the last Harry Potter movie he was in.
Yeah, Wolverine flying in on a broom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I saw Horns. I thought he was good in that. I saw what was that movie? Remember it was like by the makers of what was the name of that shit? A
Wait, which movie?
movie I liked from him, Radcliffe, where like they staple like these guns to his hands.
Oh, Akimbo,
Guns
Kimbo.
Akimbo.
Yeah, that movie
Yeah,
was
very
cool.
underrated movie. Watch Guns Akimbo, guys, if you get the chance.
Yeah, that
Is
movie
it
was cool.
playing anywhere that I know of? It's playing on Tubi, guys. It's playing on Amazon Prime. If you want to see a cool action movie, a fun movie, go watch Guns Akimbo. All right.
It's playing on Tubi. Tubi playing everything, huh?
No, Tubi is lit, bro. I mean, it's got like all those it's got the finest of black cinema represented, right? And,
The finest of black cinema all time.
but they really do have a lot of to offer, like in terms of movies and TV shows, and it's all free.
Yeah.
Like these are things unprecedented, like in history, all right? Like even like the poorest person in America could just fire up a Tubi, right? As long as they have a Wi-Fi.
Right.
And watch hours and hours and hours of movies and film and TV shows, and be on equal footing and be a film director and learn from the best. And it's better than like Amazon and Netflix because they just seem to be removing all of the theatrical movies that they don't own or create.
Yeah.
So we're just stuck with like their original content. You know what I'm saying? Which ain't all that cracked up. Ain't all that great. What's the chat saying before we head out?
They were talking about Zac Efron as well.
We're already running out of like action heroes, aren't we?
Yeah. Yes, we are. But I mean, we talked about that a bunch. We ain't got nobody.
We gotta get Zac Efron in Karate School. He is Jack now because he's playing. Yeah, he says he's playing Von Erich, the pro wrestler. That's true. Maybe.
What's his name?
Maybe.
What's his name that's playing Craven? Who shouldn't be playing Craven?
Oh, Aaron Taylor Johnson. Yeah. You know what they should do? They should have Aaron. They shouldn't have had him play Craven. They should have scooped him up. Well, he was already who was it? He was already Quicksilver in the MCU.
Yeah.
So they kind of already used him up.
Yeah.
So they can't get him for like Cyclops, one of those characters.
That would have actually been pretty good.
Yeah, maybe they could do against type with Zac Efron. He is jacked up, I guess. And Enrico says that is a character. Y'all ain't Wolverine fans. Yeah, I know. This is my hot take. That was the hot take, Enrico. I'm actually on some normie-ish on that. Yeah, let's get Hornswoggle from WWE to be to be Wolverine. Let's do that. I think they could just.
I'm done, bro.
That's what Chris Claremont really wanted. That's what Len Wein really wanted, guys. That's what Len Wein really wanted, guys. He wanted Hornswoggle. WWE to be Wolverine.
Oh.
Oh man, Warwick Davis. He could play Sabretooth. How about that? He could just
Oh, oh man.
Oh Lord! All right, let me stop. Let me stop.
Yeah.
Enrico says, "Just cast Wolverine as an actor under 6 feet." That's I accept that, Enrico.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
is
yeah.
that is
That's quite fine,
yeah,
to be honest.
yeah. I'm just putting a comedic effect on this, but I'm just saying. Back in the day, they were talking about some Bob Hoskins.
Bob Hoskins, bro.
Oh, like y'all get you nippers need to do a reality. So Rico says the actor needs to be short. Maybe not as short as the character on paper, but not 6'5". Yeah, he don't have to be 6'5".
Hmm.
You know,
Listen,
he
the
got to be
same people that
like
would have casted him is the same people that think that Captain America and Iron Man are gonna be in the Marvels.
yeah, like Stallone in real life wasn't as big. Like he wasn't a tall guy
Mm-hmm.
in like Rambo. So Stallone, even a Stallone could have been Wolverine back in the day.
Back in the day, yeah.
You know, now in his movies he's like super tall. They put him like on lifts and boxes and stuff. You know, but
Like they do with Kiefer Sutherland.
oh, that thing where Kiefer Sutherland and Freddie Prinze
You're right.
had a beef, and Freddie Prinze was like trying to out him and says, "Yo, he was a jerk on set, and Kiefer Sutherland, he has to stand on crates to look taller." And I was like, why are you trying to shout out Kiefer Sutherland, bro? Kiefer Sutherland is the man. Like,
I don't know, my man
why are you
was
trying to blow up his spot, fam? Like, you know what I'm saying?
messed up.
You wanna be voicing Star Wars Rebels for the rest of your life? Leave Kiefer be. Like,
Yo, speaking of, before I get off here, you know what I was looking into? Remember the Star Wars game with our boy Davis? That's not even his name.
yes.
Yeah, I was
Davis from Smallville.
right.
He
Yeah.
wanted to,
I forgot what the real actor's name is. All right,
yeah, we see me and Sean. We don't know that actor's name. We just know him as Davis.
hold on.
from-
Hold on. I'm gonna find out his
Smallville.
name. I'm gonna find out his name right now before I see my.
Sean's gonna put respect on his name.
Yeah, let me stop because this is messed up. Just
Disrespectful.
call my man Davis right now.
Somebody gotta be Davis from Smallville.
Sam Whitner. Oh, Whitwer,
Yeah.
excuse me.
All right, Sam Witwer.
There you go. This guy. But yeah, also I was watching cutscenes. Did you know the character's name is Star Killer? Bro, his character is broken, bro. I wish I had played this game. He's completely broken. Like he's done stuff that I mean, I'm not big in Star Wars lore, but like I've never, to my knowledge, seen somebody that used the Force to disintegrate a bunch of troopers, bro. Like just turn them into complete dust. I mean, I know you saw that scene, like the intro where he was just like crumbling robots and stuff. I was like, so yeah, apparently he's the most broken character in Star Wars lore, but he's not exactly canon. But yeah, no, that was an interesting tidbit for no reason.
I would say so. Read the chat. Go.
What we got here. Brittany says I was googling Bob Hoskins, and the first thing that shows up is Wolverine.
I told you.
Nah, son.
He's got this collective delusion. Like, come on, bro. Like, look, I'm with Enrico. He could be like under 6 feet because everyone else is gonna be like super tall. But like, come on, he can't be that short.
I ain't get that. I got
Yeah, I don't get that either.
all right.
I don't know what's going on.
I got Wolverine, Roger Rabbit, and
Yeah.
Mario.
Shout out to a real one, Bob Hoskins.
Right.
Died too soon.
Unleashed. Well, that movie was pretty dope.
Yeah, it was lit. Alpha Proto said Hornswoggle could be Puck. He could be Puck.
Right.
He could be Puck. Make the Alpha Flight movie. Why did they make the Alpha Flight movie instead of like the Eternals? I think Alpha Flight instead of like Agatha Harkness.
The world may never know. Or just Marvel things. Rico said Bob was burly and fit back in the day. He could have been a perfect Logan.
He was burly. I don't know about fit. I
Was he
can't. I
fit?
can't really. I can't really co-sign on that one. He was a hairy little dude, but
He's the best at what he does. Son. Look at him.
I don't really care to claim he was fit. Maybe by today's standards, everyone's eating Popeyes. The number 15, the number 45, the number 52, and Mickey D's.
Alpha Brodo said, "Y'all talking about Star Killer, Darth Vader's secret apprentice?" Yes, yes. Said, "Look up images about RP before he got afraid what he'd hit the gym. He was in the gym. Interesting.
Maybe the gym killed him. Sometimes it's like I guess when your heart's not used to all this activity, it's just like gonna nope out on you, and they gotta take it slow."
Just out of curiosity. Oh,
I mean, he has like the attitude of Wolverine for sure. He can really fly into a rage. Like all his characters are always angry about something.
right. Yeah, I ain't got nothing. I just got pictures of him during right now. But it don't matter, y'all, because
Most of these actors are short anyway. They can all be,
right.
just have to be shorter than the other X-Men. It's fine, short king, but not like,
I gotta get up out of
And I
here.
like Bob, you know what I'm saying? Bob is a cool dude.
Was, but RIP.
Yeah.
Anyway, y'all, I gotta get up out of here. We will see you next time. Not streaming tomorrow, either here or the Purple Place Twitch. But we'll reconvene on Wednesday, Thursday, and we'll do a Friday stream some part earlier today. So we will let you know.
Correct. Yeah. And on Thursday, we will have the showcase. We will be showcasing your artwork from
Right.
our Discord in the post your art section. If you want to join the Discord, check out the description in the video. Check out our comic book, Cyberpunk Fairytale, a sci-fi reimagining of Red Riding Hood.
Yep.
She's a private security specialist, kicking butt, taking names in the future, uncovering the mystery behind a terror attack that left her grandmother infirmed and in the hospital, clinging on to dear life. She's going to get to the bottom of things one way or the other. So it's redcombook.com, link in the description. Check it out. Family.
Yep. Yo, Rico says draft Zac Efron. We're gonna have him on the show next time. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. How tall is Zac Efron?
Let me see.
He needs the boost. You know what I mean? The guy has been like working hard, trying to like shed this, High School Musical image, and and he popped off a few times. He needs to pop off more. This could be it. He's ready.
Actually, Zach is 1 inch shorter than me, which would work.
Yes, he's ready.
Yeah, he's ready.
We have
So
casted Zac Efron as the new Wolverine. How old is he?
he is 36.
He's about right. Yeah, he could do it. He could do it. No problem. You can make this happen, guys. Zac Efron, Wolverine.
We found
All
it.
in agreement?
We
Okay,
we here on React to Draw. We cast him, my man. You know what I'm saying?
We all agree on this. Not too short, not too tall. We're win-win on React and Draw. Win-win outcomes. All right, gang.
All right, y'all. We'll see you next time. Everyone have a good night. Peace out.
Peace.